Let's talk about inversions of seventh chords. In our last episode, we explored figured bass and how inversion numbers work for triads. We learned that triads have 3 positions, with a long form of notation that shows the interval stack above the bass, and a shorthand version that's used most commonly in performance and analysis. Here's an F major triad in 3 positions. Root position, 5-3, the default position that we assume if there's no number. First inversion, with the 3rd in the bass, is 6-3, or just 6 in shorthand. And second inversion, with the 5th in the bass, is 6-4, where we always use both numbers. Today, we're taking it to the next level by looking at 7th chords and their figured bass numbers. 7th chords have 4 notes, so they have 4 possible positions. We'll add a 7th on top of our F major triad, making an F major 7th chord. We have root position with the intervals 7-5-3, or 7 in shorthand. First inversion with the 3rd in the bass, 6-5-3, or just 6-5. Second inversion with the 5th in the bass, 6-4-3, or just 4-3. And third inversion with the 7th in the bass, 6-4-2, which we can abbreviate either with 4-2 or just 2 by itself, since it's the only inversion number that uses a 2 anywhere. A quick way to memorize this: count down from 7. 7, 6-5, 4-3, 2. Root position, first inversion, second inversion, third inversion. Now that we have 7 total positions, 3 for triads and 4 for 7th chords, it's time to memorize them. These inversion numbers show up everywhere in music theory, especially if you're preparing for the AP Music Theory exam or taking a college theory class. You'll use them in part writing from Roman numerals, where you start with Roman numerals with inversion numbers, write the bass note, then fill in the soprano, alto, and tenor following voice leading rules. Part writing from figured bass. Given the bass line and inversion numbers, determine the Roman numerals, then build the upper voices. Harmonize a melody. Add a bass line and Roman numerals to a given melody in a way that supports both the melody and the harmony. And of course, we use Roman numerals and inversion numbers to analyze real music. For example, here are 2 pieces that both begin with the same progression. Both Bach's C major prelude and the finale of Mozart's Symphony No. 36 begin with the same harmonic pattern: 1, 2-4-2, 5-6-5, 1. We can see how different composers paint the exact same chords with totally different music. Recognizing patterns like this is key to understanding harmony on a deeper level. Here's what to remember. Triads have 3 positions: root position with no number, first inversion, or 6, and second inversion, or 6-4. 7th chords have 4 positions: root position, or 7, first inversion, or 6-5, second inversion, or 4-3, and third inversion, 4-2, or just 2. The inversion number tells you the intervals above the bass, but it's really just shorthand for telling you which chord member is in the bass. And you'll use these numbers in part writing, composition, and analysis. Next time you see a 6-5 or a 4-2 in figured bass, you'll know exactly what it means and how to build it from the ground up. And keep practicing. These numbers are your best friends for decoding music. See you next time.